Hey guys, so I was finally able to record another recipe video for you, and this one is one of my favorite. They're basically clean baked, I guess burger patties you can say. I'm using ground chicken. You guys can use beef if you like, but I'm using basically 90%, 95% lean ground chicken. I find that that's going to be the healthiest option for you guys. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I'm starting off with 4 pounds of lean ground chicken, and then I'm taking one onion and making sure I chop that up finely because this is going to be put into the burgers themselves. Sorry, the patties. And then I'm just chopping up some parsley. You guys can add anything you want. I'm just showing you exactly how I do it because I know some people will have trouble figuring out what exactly they want to put in it. And then to that, I'm going to add some green peppers. Now, obviously, these are very spicy. You guys can do it to your choice. You don't really need to add them if you don't want to, but we, in my house at least, we love spicy food, so I am going to add those in there as well. And then if you don't want to go through the trouble of chopping all of these by hand, if you have this little fancy chopping thing, you could definitely just throw everything in the little chopping machine and then you'll be good to go, and it'll save you the trouble about crying over onions like I did. So after that, you just want to make sure everything's finely chopped so you don't get huge chunks in each bite that you take. Grab a bowl, a mixing bowl that will be able to fit all your chicken and everything into. And we're going to mix everything together. So I'm adding in the parsley, the green peppers, the onions, and then I'm going to add in the meat, and then we'll start mixing. Okay, so this is what I'm going to season with. I'm taking 1 tablespoon of cumin powder, and then after that I'm taking, well, let's finish here so I can show you guys. And then we're putting in half a tablespoon of coriander powder, which is that one there. And then I'm taking half a tablespoon of garam masala. Now you guys can find this at, I think, basically any grocery store, or you can add your own flavorings. It does not matter. And then of course some chili pepper flakes or whatever they're called. I'm taking half a tablespoon, but I did add more of these afterwards because I didn't feel like it was enough. And of course half a tablespoon of salt for everything. But yeah, so you guys can add it to your taste, whatever you want. I did add some more seasoning afterwards because I felt like it wasn't enough, but this should be good for most people. Okay, so now we're adding in our meat. You just want to basically put all 4 pounds. I used all 4 pounds because people in my family, there's 5 of us, and everyone in my house eats like crazy. So I'm putting on a glove to mix it because I don't like getting my hands all like smelly and stuff, especially when you're going to the gym. I don't want to be stinky and stuff. But yeah, so mix it all together, squeeze it through your fingers. I did not enjoy this part because I don't like touching like meat, but some people might enjoy it. But just keep mixing until everything is thoroughly mixed. And I forgot that I forgot to add ginger and garlic paste, so I'm adding 1.5 tablespoons of that. Once again, you guys could add it depending on how much you want, and then we're going to go right back into mixing. So when you're done, you just want to make sure with any kind of ball you get, you have every kind of seasoning that you put in there. And now we're going to get to measuring. Now we're going to measure out, for me at least, 3 ounces, 3-ounce balls, and each 3-ounce ball has 200 calories, 23 grams of protein, 0 carbs, hence the name low carb, high protein, and 11 grams of fat, which is awesome. And now if you're worried that you're going to bake all these together and you don't know how it's going to taste, do a little taste test. Put one on top of the stove, get some oil in the pan, and do a taste test and see how it tastes. And then after that, you can season again if you'd like. That's where I added more seasoning. And then you can put it and make more patties and then put them into the oven to bake for the rest of them. Okay, so once you're content with how your patties are flavored, preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and then spray a pan with some non-stick spray. And then I'm just basically weighing out the portions, and then my mom is making the patties because she's good at making the patties. And basically what she does is she kind of wets her hand a little bit with water to prevent the patties to stick to her hand. And then she just, like pats them down and makes them so they're all even in shape and stuff, and then we're just putting them onto the platter. Alright, so then once you're done with those, it's gonna look something like this. You can make as many as you want or as little as you want. I eat like crazy, my brothers eat like crazy, so I made a lot. You're gonna bake each of the bake them basically for 15 minutes on each side, and then once that is done, you pull them out of the oven, let them cool a little bit, and you're good to go. So I want to show you guys how I make and eat these patties. I basically get a lettuce. I make them into a lettuce wrap. So I get a leaf of Romanian lettuce or any kind of lettuce you want. I put the patty and then I pick my vegetables. So I have some onions, some tomatoes. That's all I like. I don't like putting seasonings. That's just my personal preference. I don't really like ketchup or anything like that. You can definitely add ketchup, some hot sauce, whatever you need to make it taste good. And then my brother took a bite out of it because he wanted to show you guys how it looked after you took a bite. But yeah, that's exactly how I eat it. Now, my mom, and for the rest of my family, my mom actually fries them on the stove with some olive oil. And now you can do this option as well. It's not that fattening, but of course, for anyone that's trying to cut and you wanted a leaner option, baking it would be a lot better. But this is what she does for my family. And we're done. These taste amazing. If you guys try it out, let me know how they taste. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And give this video a thumbs up if you want more recipe videos, and I can do that for you. Bye, guys.